Girl, you're not nice, you're rude. Want me to feel like I'm new. Want me to watch you do you. Don't get you look so nice, but you're not nice, you're rude. Look what you're putting me through. I never do this to you.
Everybody, what's up? It's Kimmy, and today I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys exactly why I decided to actually start my YouTube channel. I've been looking at YouTube for years now. I honestly, 95% of my time is spent watching YouTube, whether I am, at home bored, at my mother's house bored.
You talk to me like that, you know what? I'm gonna drug test you.
At work bored. I'm watching YouTube because YouTube is pretty entertaining. You guys have been able to essentially share with me your life experiences, how to do certain things. Honestly, if we being real quick, YouTube has raised me.
Boy, if you don't get...
I wouldn't go too far to say that YouTube has raised me, considering the fact that, I am 27. There was Zanga and MySpace and Facebook and then Instagram and Snapchat, and honestly social media has definitely played a big role in my life. But I do remember a time where I didn't have a phone attached to the hip.
Oh. What the?
So, back in the olden days, back in the Stone Age, times were different. But essentially, I did want to go ahead and start being a part of the community that has really helped me in my recent life, just being able to connect without them even knowing.
Check your window. He's at your window.
And I hope that I'm able to reach out to people and be able to connect with my channel as well. Because one of the main reasons why I did start my YouTube channel is to really keep a diary of things that have happened throughout my life that have really impacted me. And maybe some of you have similar experiences to what I have gone through, because honestly, being able to connect with somebody, even if you don't feel comfortable enough to reach out to them in person, I feel is important. Letting you know that you're not the only person that goes through it. But I do have instances where I have anxiety, and I do feel overwhelmed and I do feel stressed, and sometimes I feel like I'm the only person that stresses about these certain things. I have siblings, and they tend to be a little bit more laid back and cool, or at least they don't let it show to me. And sometimes I feel like I'm a crybaby, or at least that's what I've been told over the years. So, being able to let people see this overwhelming feeling or this anxiety is not unnormal. It's actually something that's extremely common. But, I would love to be a place where people can come and actually feel calm and feel understood. Another one of my goals is to essentially build my self-esteem. I have instances where I am extremely hard on myself. Like, you ever, story time. Have you ever just really, looked at yourself and was like, oh, this is disgusting. I could lose some weight here. Oh my God, my butt isn't big. And oh my God, my waist isn't tiny enough. My boobs aren't big enough.
One eternity later.
Like, have you ever just looked at yourself and did that? Because that's something that I feel like, I don't know if society puts that on females, but I feel like every female tends to stress about something that has to do with appearance. Even though I am told that I am pretty, growing up, a lot of the times I was told that I was pretty for a dark-skinned girl.
Oh, hell no!
And hearing that most of your life kind of feels like, okay, you're pretty for what you are. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. If you've been through it, then you know. And so even though I do get a lot of compliments nowadays that don't really end with "for a dark-skinned girl," it still feels that way to me because I feel like I'm conditioned.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So essentially, I want to be able to look back at my videos and feel like, wow, I really am not ugly. I do have hard times taking pictures to remember moments. I always feel like I'm the ugliest person in the picture. I know some of you guys can relate to me. I cannot possibly be the only person in the world that feels this way. I feel like it's a common thing. So with being able to reflect and look back at my videos, I'm hoping that I'm able to say, wow, you are extremely beautiful. And I hope you guys are able to join me on my journey to discovering my worth, my beauty, myself.
You is calm, you is smart, you is important.
Also, the type of job that I do have does require me to speak in front of the higher ups or, you know, my senior leaders. So with that being said, I do need to build charisma. I need to be able to speak in front of people, and instead of being a sim and just looking in the mirror. If you play The Sims, then you understand that reference. Why not just make a video and be able to talk to hopefully thousands of people who can relate to me at the same time? So you guys have helped me over the years flourish as well. So I do tend to do a bunch of DIY type projects. I have a newfound love for cosplay.
Boy, if you don't...
I'm interested in doing DIY like costumes for cosplay characters. I tend to make like therapeutic body scrubs as well as body shea butters. I also am able to make DIY like food, you know, like from scratch, or shortcuts or cheat codes. I'm all about a good cheat code.
You may now start your tests.
Zoom in. I need to see how he does this. Dude, he's using cheat codes in real life.
As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters.
All right, dude, film this. Up, down, left, right, B-A.
What is this cheat for?
It's for... Call an ambulance!
So it's gonna be, you know, kind of like a lifestyle slash DIY slash therapeutic bullshit type of vlog. So I do hope you guys are able to connect with me. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say, what you'd like for me to share. If you guys are able to connect with the type of things that I'm going through and how it touches you, how you're able to overcome whatever obstacles you may have in your life. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a bitch trying to get a nut.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Scratch that. At the end of the day, we all just trying to survive. You know what I mean? So, like, I want you to survive as much as I want to survive. Let's survive together. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my video, and please stay posted for my next video, because in that video, I'm going to go a little bit more in detail of who I am as a person. So stay tuned.